Liam Bedford here with L.A.B. I'm really excited today. I got something special to show you guys. It's the brand new Oz 1i HS. This is a brand new putter to me, and it's really got me thinking, how do I like to get comfortable when I get a new putter? So I've got some tips and drills to help you get dialed in with your Oz 1i HS or any other putter. Let's go. So for this, I like to use a tee. We definitely don't have to use a tee at all. But what I like to do is find the straight uphill putt, and I don't need any science behind it. I just try and get roughly around 3 feet. And the first thing that I ever do with any putter, any L.A.B putter specifically, is get in there, feel like I'm aiming it to the middle of the hole. I know this is a directly straight uphill putt. And then take my thumbs off and let the putter swing. I know the ball is gonna start where it's aimed. That's what the putter is trying to make the ball do. So I know that if I don't manipulate this, that the ball is gonna go where I'm aimed. And so right there is a really good example. It hit the middle of the flag. That's what I'm looking for on these putts. And this is just the first couple. I don't do this for too long. This is just more, get a feel for it, make sure that everything is square, everything is lined up where I think it is. You can either do it with the pin in or the pin out. I like to do it with the pin in because it just makes it really easy to see where the ball enters the hole. If it hits the middle of the pin, you know it entered in the middle of the hole. If it hits the side of the pin, you know that it just is a very good feedback for what happened in that putt. So for here, this is the first time I'm actually going to hold the putter normally and make the same stroke. What I've noticed instantly with the HS here is that I feel like I aim it really good. Feels like any other L.A.B putter. So once I got that and I know that 3 feet is pretty good, I'll go 6 feet and then do the same thing. And then, so the only reason I really like to do this is because 6 feet magnifies the miss of 3 feet. So all I'm trying to do is just make sure nothing's really popping its head out right now. God, that felt good. It just felt so easy, so effortless. When I'm hitting these putts too, I'm kind of just feeling out the speed and kind of just like watching and reacting to how fast the ball is entering the hole. So like if there's anything that's jumping out, you know, that's kind of out of the norm, if like these are hitting the back of the hole hard, maybe I've come from a DF 2.1 with an acro shaft that feels really soft and that this ball speeds are a little slower than something with an insert. That's when I'm going to start like kind of feeling for those things at the moment as well. These putts, I'm really not worried about the result too much. If like I'm seeing something drastic stand out, like a left miss, left miss, left miss, then I'm going to kind of reassess. But right now I'm just really feeling out the putter and just trying to feel how it wants to swing, feel how it wants to move, and kind of just feel how the ball's coming off at what speeds and kind of what energy I need to put into the ball to make the putt. It just feels awesome. Like it feels so good. So once I'm starting to feel comfy with just how the putter's swinging, how I'm feeling with the putter, I like to introduce a little bit of pressure. The first way I like to introduce pressure is through speed. This is my favorite drill. So what I do is I set out tees at 10 feet apart in each tee. So first one at 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, and then 40 feet. And the greatest thing about this drill is that it's so adaptable. If you're a grinder and you really want to get better than everybody else, put a 50 feet tee, put a 60 feet tee in. You can make this as long as you want. It's very adaptable for the time that you have to be able to commit and also like your skill level too. I start off by putting a alignment rod 3 feet behind the hole. I typically put this one for now in line with the pin. You start with 2 balls. Each putt is meaningful, is why I like this drill so much. So I have to hit both of these putts, have to finish in between from the middle of the hole to the 3 foot alignment stick. The ball has to finish in this part. It can't touch the alignment stick and it can't finish short of the middle of the hole. The only way that you can advance to the next set of tees is by successfully hitting both of those balls between the hole and the alignment stick. So the way that I get back to 20 is by hitting both of these past and they get in. And then to get back to 30, I have to hit both of those again between the hole and the alignment stick. If any putt misses, so if any putt is either short or hits the alignment stick, we start again from the 10-foot range. Sit, boo-boo. Oh, that's in. Try and drop it in from the top side. So that's past the hole in between the alignment stick. That's 2 for 2. That's a pass. Come collect those balls and then we go back to the 20 feet tee. Now you've got something to lose. You hit a bad putt here, or not so much even a bad putt. If you don't hit a perfect putt, then you're going to go back to the start of the drill and it's going to take that much longer to finish. So it really teaches you to lock in while practicing. Get by it. Get by it. So now this putt is to get back to 30 feet. Oh, I smashed it. Stay up. Stay on the line. That's when the hole really is beneficial. So that one had a great chance to get past the alignment stick, but it hit the middle of the hole and went in. So now that's 2 successful at 20 feet. We go back to 30 feet and we do the same thing throughout the rest of the tees that either I set up or you set up, whichever one. This thing's feeling great. Since we released the Oz 1, I have always kind of lent towards the all aluminium version, one-piece version. And I'm really happy with how good this is transferring over. Come on, come down the hill. Pass. Be good, honey. Be good, honey. Boom. Moving back. I will now go 1.5 feet in front and then do the same with this one at 18 inches in front of the hole. Get them relatively square. There's been a lot of data that's showing that on lag putting, getting the ball to the hole isn't the most important thing. Finishing the ball as close as you can to the hole, that's the most important thing. When I'm outside of 30 feet, I'm not really trying to make putts. I'm more trying to put a good roll on a putt and letting the hole get in the way of the putt. And that's exactly what I'm just trying to do here. I'm just trying to hit a really good putt with good speed, hopefully finish it in between those 2 alignment sticks. We've just had to grind through those first couple stages to get to 40 feet. So now with the new target, I gotta buck up and hit 2 good putts back to back, because if I don't, I'm going back to the start. I'm not gonna lie. Feel a little nervous here. Oh, be good, honey. Sit down now. No! See, especially when you choose the downhill one, it makes that really hard. But see, that's what I think. So from right now, I would start that drill again from the start, have to grind all that way. But the one thing I do love about this drill is, I will say, is that you hit a lot of 10-foot putts. So this is the last drill that I typically like to do to really add the pressure and also get your stroke really grooved. Is just a 3-foot, 5-point star drill. All you need for this drill is 5 tees, 5 golf balls. I know this is a 34.5-inch putter, so I just give it a little bit of wiggle room. It doesn't have to be a science. I just need there to be 5 tees in the ground, relatively evenly spread apart at 3 feet. It actually is relatively important to set this up before you just start the drill. Set up the 5 balls at the 5 stations and get them in the position ready to start the drill. Because once you get into the drill and once you start moving, it's important to get that rhythm and keep into the same routine. When I do this routine of the 3-foot putts, I do my whole full putting routine. So I walk into it like I'm hitting this putt on a golf course and this putt is meaningful. If you miss at all, you go back to the start, similar to the last one. Another thing that's really great about this drill, similar to the last one too, is it's extremely adaptable for whatever your skill level is. If I'm just starting, I want to go around once without missing a putt. I need to make 5 straight. If I'm a more advanced player, I could choose go around 5 times and make 25 in a row. But if you miss one at all throughout any of that process, we start back at 1. Whatever that number is, choose it before you start. Don't be cheating and changing it throughout. Tell you what, Carter, from what I'm feeling now, this thing's pretty deadly. I feel like it just aims itself so well. That was the one I was worried about. I gotta say, man, this has got a real contender to go in the bag ASAP. That's the drill. We want to go around 5 times. You want to go around as many times as you want, adapt it to your skill level, but make sure if we miss any putts, we start again. It's a really great way to just add some pressure to your training program. It's just a really good way to see the ball starting on a good line and going in. So these are the drills that I like to do when I'm getting re-grooved and redialed in with a putter and just want to feel connected to a putter. But these are also really great drills to dial in a brand new putter, like an Oz 1i HS.